Our next guest is with us in the studio to talk a little bit about being a part of saving and transforming lives in New York City. Joining us today is Francesca Yellico, Executive Director of the Bridge to Life. Francesca, thank you so much for being with us today. Really appreciate you taking the time. You know, I was thinking we got to chat a little bit before and we were sitting here talking. You know, there's an awful lot of rhetoric, that goes on about the whole question of abortion, and it's an incomplete discussion if we don't talk about what your mission is all about. So tell us a little bit about what it is that you and this mission are doing.
Yeah, so lots of times women who are faced with unplanned pregnancies, they don't know what to do, they don't know where to turn, they're confused, they sometimes feel isolated, and having someone to walk with them through the journey empowers them. So we try to be there for them to help them so they can make life-affirming choices so they don't feel their only choice is abortion. So not only do we walk with them through that journey so they have somebody they can confide in, but we also try to provide tangible support, which is super important for somebody who's struggling. Because a lot of times women are like, I can't afford to have a baby right now. I'm financially not in the right place. We are able to provide those tangible items like baby clothes, cribs, strollers, car seats, diapers, wipes, all these different items that are needed for when you're raising a family.
Now, so your Bridge to Life is in all 5 boroughs of New York City, is that correct?
So our office is in College Point, Queens, but we serve women from all 5 boroughs. And when you see a woman that comes from, say, Brooklyn, and she's traveling 2 hours, 2.5 hours with 1 or 2 kids in tow, first of all, it shows there's a tremendous need. But secondly, it shows the strength and tenacity of women and what a mom will do to raise her family. She's able to come in and get all these items every 3 months. So it's ongoing, continued services for all her children and for herself as well. So we try to encompass the needs of the entire family.
Right. So it's all children and not just the potential, child, the child that's to be born, right? It's all children.
All of them. If she has 3 kids, she's able to come in and get items for all 3 children.
Right. And for herself too,
and
right?
And for herself, yeah.
And that, that's really important. We were talking a little bit about that, just the whole issue of personal dignity. So getting some makeup, getting a handbag, those are all really important things, right?
100%. If mom feels good about herself, she'll be able to be a better parent. So for her to be able to come in and get clothes and shoes and the little things like a little pair of earrings, brings some more dignity to her role.
So I imagine, though, that it's important to get knowledge of this mission out into the ethos because, how does someone know that this help exists, before they're even in a position to make such a choice?
Yeah, well, being on a show like yours is super helpful. We try to be out on social media. We try to, we've been around for 32 years, so a lot of the social workers, hospitals, different schools and different places already know about us. So the moms are coming to us sometimes, through a referral from some of these agencies.
Now, is this a volunteer-based program? You have a lot of volunteers working for you?
Yeah, I have a lot of volunteers, we serve over 5,000 women and children a year. So we only have 2 full-time staff and 2 part-time staff. We're only able to do all that we do because of our faithful volunteers.
So tell us a little bit about that as far as, how one might go through the process of being able to volunteer or even donating these various different items that will help these women.
Yeah, so anybody that wants to get involved can just call the office or reach out to us online, send an email, come visit. There's lots of different ways to get involved. Some people donate, $25 a month, or some people might come and volunteer X amount of hours a week. Different churches hold baby bottle campaigns for us. Different schools will do a day of service. And I think that's super important as well, to be able to reach the youth, because that's our future. And but the key is that every single one of us have the ability to do a little something. And the way we all work together reminds me of the words of Mother Teresa. She said, we all can't do great things, but we could all do small things with great love. So each of us have that ability to do our own little part. And that's what makes this mission so beautiful, is that we all can't, we look at the world sometimes and we're like, there's so much going on. What can I do? I'm just one person. But yet one person can make that little bit of a difference in someone's life.
So you're in line for some special recognition, right? There's a real great event coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I'm being recognized, Bridge to Life. We're being recognized by Catholic Charities, Brooklyn and Queens. I'm receiving the Ubi Caritas Award for Love and Charity. They're having their 125th year anniversary at the Bishop's Humanitarian Award Dinner, which is actually next week, Thursday, the 26th.
Wow. So congratulations. That's really, I guess another way in which people will get to know, about you. And, I think there are a lot of different things that we do to try to make that connection. We have these, behind you, these beautiful pictures of children. You gave me the little pin, which I've seen before. I don't know how much we can really see it, but that's the size of 10-week-old, child in the womb. Right?
10 weeks.
Yeah.
The baby is fully formed, has all its organs, heartbeat, brain waves. You could see right down to fingers and toes. And it's people just don't know. But when people see the reality of it, they look at things differently. And that's what we try to do, just help them to see and understand and know they're not alone and that there's some help for them.
Yeah, and so one of the things we were talking about before, just the issue that so many times people say that you are anti-abortion, but you're not really pro-life because you don't do anything for people. Your agency, your program is the answer to that, isn't it?
We do a lot of help. The other thing is that even if there's certain services that we cannot provide in our own facility, we're able to make connections for them with other organizations within our sister network. So if we can't get it done here, we'll figure it out. And whatever it takes, we'll make it work somehow.
And I'm sure there's lots of programs like yours in various different places. You're, out of the Diocese of Brooklyn serving the boroughs of New York City. We have agencies here on Long Island. Every diocese has the opportunity to answer that question. This is what we're doing for the whole family. So it's a really, really great thing. Tell us a little bit, just again, how to make the connection with you with the Bridge to Life. How can people find you?
Yeah, so you can find us online at thebridgetolife.org. You can call us at 718-463-1810. We're on social media. You could stop at College Point. We're right next door to St. Fidelis Church in College Point. We're at 1402 124th Street.
You're able to be found. We can find you, right? Well, Francesca, thank you so much for being with us today. But more importantly, thank you for carrying out this mission. God bless everybody at the Bridge to Life, and congratulations on your upcoming recognition.
Thank you so much, Father. This was quite an honor.
Right. Well, we're happy to have you, and hopefully we'll talk to you again sometime.
Thank
right?
you.